2020, my daughter told me that she was being molested. She told me, Daddy, I gotta tell you something, but I don't want to be in trouble. And I said, well, you're not going to be in trouble. I'm your dad. You're supposed to come to me and I'm supposed to help you out. So then she told me that her brother Aiden had touched her in her underpants.
Like one day I was at work, I get a phone call from my mom that she got information that I was accused of touching my little sister. I was just in shock. I was really disgusted about all the things that was being said. Couldn't fathom what could be going on over at Steve's house.
So I contacted the Bayonne Police Department and they put me in touch with DCP and P. They contacted me back the next day. And I told them what was going on, and then of course the investigation started.
There was an allegation against me that I touched my little sister. They were saying that I was playing. I was like, no. The amount of detail that they were saying, as soon as I heard that, I gagged.
Probably about a year later, they closed the case because my daughter retracted her statement, okay? But yet she still talks about this till today, saying nobody believes her what happened with her brother Aiden.
I was interrogated by the police that was like near my house, and I was interrogated for hours on end. And ultimately at the end, I was able to go home. They let me go. They do believe my sister was touched, but they can't pin it on who. And it wasn't me, so clearly I'm thinking it's Steve.
Well, Aiden did get in trouble in high school for sending pictures of his penis to some girl in high school. I don't know whatever the outcome was with that, but I know the police were involved. So to me, I see that, yeah, he possibly definitely could have done this.
If my little sister was molested, I strongly believe that it was Steve. That it was her father that touched her. Because every time they would come over to his house, they would always come back like distant. Their behavior was different. Everything was different.
And after all of this, I get this letter in the mail stating that me and Becky are molesting my daughter. That would never happen. Okay, I'm here trying to protect my daughter.
If Steve didn't molest my sister, I'm pretty sure that he actually coached them to say something.
Who do you believe?
I believe my son, Steve. Yeah. I've raised all of my children. I honestly don't believe that he's capable of doing anything like that to hurt a sibling of his. My children are caring, all of them. Steve, their father, had always asked, for them to have extra time with them. He wasn't working at the time, and we own a family convenience store, so I figured it was safer for them out in the country in Pennsylvania than it was to be in a crowded city where we live, as far as COVID goes. So I let them go. Halfway through their trip, I received a phone call that CPS was at my door, that they needed to investigate where the children dwell, was their food, that there was an accusation of neglect.
On your part?
On my part. So they came in, they checked the situations, everything was fine. And then it wasn't until I went to pick my children up from their fathers for that visit that it was stated to me that someone in my household was accused of touching my daughter.
Who was telling you this?
My DCP worker.
Okay. And did you ever say to your daughter, hey, because Steve's her dad, right? Mm-hmm. Did you ever say, did Daddy ever do this to you?
We did have a discussion recently after new things were brought to light.
Right.
And she told me, yes, he did.
Oh, she did say
She
this.
told me he did. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. It's from the first day.
Child?
From the first day.
You should be protecting
It happened to you, and now it's happening again,
They're
right?
defenseless, these children.
Stop spitting at me.
Defenseless, these
Stop
children are.
spitting at
And you
me.
want to stick
I
up
don't
for
have
an
to take your
adult.
crap anymore.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, please.
So at one point, the two of you were very much in love?
Very much.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. Man, what happened?
Yeah,
I saw the
probably
light.
for a year.
Okay. You are accused of sexually touching your daughter.
Never.
What I'm asking
That would
you.
never ever happen.
You're accused of it.
Oh, I don't know I'm accused of it,
Yeah.
but why would I want to come on this show? I'm the one who put forth the
I'll answer you. We've had 1,000 people that have done that. Said,
Why would I go to the
do that?
authorities?
And guess what? They fail.
I went right to the authorities when I got these allegations. Okay. I also went to my job, which I'm suspended from.
How did you, first of all, how did you become aware that Aiden, her son, a son from a previous relationship, how did you come about that he had touched your daughter?
Right from the little girl's mouth.
What did she say to you?
She told me, Daddy, I have to tell you something. I don't want to get in trouble. And I said, I'm not here for you to be in trouble. I'm here to help you. I'm your father. You tell me something, we're going to figure this out and get you the help you need. And she said, Aiden put his hand down in my pants and touched my private and tried to put his hot dog, was her words.
Okay. And you then did what? You went to the police?
I called the state police, and they told me to contact the county that it happened in. So I called the Bayonne Police Department, who got me in touch with DCP.
And they interviewed Aiden.
Okay. I don't know exactly what happened. They really gave me
you didn't follow up on it?
Oh yeah, they won't give me any information. They're very vague with.
Come on.
No,
You are the representation, the guardian of the child.
The thing that I
the
heard.
police aren't just going to say, well, we can't tell you
what I heard
anything.
from them, DCP?
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, they went to an Audrey Hepburn house, which is a therapy for this kind of thing. They said, well, what I got was they clinically support the allegations of molestation. So in layman's terms, that means he did it.
Why isn't he arrested?
I don't know, because they supposedly said she retracted the information when she was with the mother.
But this was 2 years ago.
There was allegations of molestation.
Okay, so 2-3 years ago, if he did it, the police are aware, they haven't locked him up. Wouldn't that go to show that there's not enough evidence to lock him up?
I think it's all being manipulated.
Your daughter, twins, daughter and son, were in therapy, and the son says, hey, it wasn't our older brother Aiden that is touching her. It's my dad, Steve, that's doing it.
Yeah, I believe it's all being manipulated.
You believe she's coaching the kids to say that. Why,
I strongly believe that.
And why is she doing that?
Because just like this whole bunny thing with the phone, the kids are telling me, oh, Mommy wants you in jail when they came up with that
Why
money.
would she want you in jail?
I don't know.
How dare you? I did not.
How dare I what?
I did not touch her.
How dare I what?
did not touch her.
You're full of
Oh, I'm full of
Yeah.
No more full than you.
Okay.
How dare you?
Sorry.
Clean it up.
To be honest, I think you touched her.
You think I did it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's why she's still talking about today, saying that nobody believes what happened.
Really?
to my
When did
brother
you
Aiden.
talk to her? When did you talk to her?
I talked to
When
her.
did you call and talk to her? Because barely whenever I
You
hear
never
when she
call and
calls.
talk to any of them.
Yeah, when I
You're
call
so
and talk,
concerned.
they
Oh, you're
don't
so
answer.
concerned.
You,
How
somebody in the
dare
back
you?
here
You're
is
so
talking.
concerned.
Yeah, I'm so concerned.
You don't-
Did you sexually molest your sister?
No.
No. Why do you think that you were accused of this?
Steve will try anything and everything to get out of paying child support from my mother.
You know, I don't want to get too much into it, but you sent pic to somebody and you got in trouble?
See, I was blackmailed. That was when I was only 14 years old. Are you kidding me?
It was sent to another 14-year-old.
Yeah.
It was sent to
Are you
somebody.
kidding
So
me?
what is it one of these deals where they asked you to send a pic and you did?
This was like 8
And it went
years
around
ago.
the school, you know,
Okay,
one
yeah.
of those
Yeah.
embarrassing.
All right, yeah. I mean, that's
You
right.
live, you learn. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, that is like, what kids go through today is a minefield.
Yes.
That we,
It's
at least my
completely messed
age,
up.
we didn't
Yeah.
have to deal with that. Thank God. Do you think that he would lock your little brother up in a dog crate and then molest the your little sister?
To be honest, at this moment, I don't even know what he's capable of.
So you never heard the little girl
Not an adult.
directly?
After he told me what happened, we talked about it, and yes, I did hear it from her, not the first time I
Really?
heard from him.
Seems like he just coached you right live on
No
stage
way.
here.
There's a lot more
Do
details
I look
in
like a
this,
sick
this
person?
one incident.
I
They don't even
mean,
want to go to your house
you know.
anymore. Like, it's just,
okay.
That's not true either.
yes, it is.
You ever see the little boy in a crate?
He's played in the crate before, yes.
So he has been in the crate.
He has played in the
never
crate,
seen
yes.
him play in
The crate is in our bedroom, yes.
Oh, what crate? What
When
crate,
he
though?
climbed
I
in
didn't
there.
say what
Okay.
crate.
Please.
When he climbed in the crate, did you ever shut it?
No,
Did you ever lock it?
no.
No. All right, Maria, you're first up. We gave you a lie detector test concerning coaching and fabrication. And we asked you, did you coach any of your children to say, Steve sexually molested your twin daughter? You answered no. Did you fabricate the story that Steve and Becky put your son in a dog crate? You answered no. Are you covering for your son, Aiden, regarding the sexual abuse allegations against him? You answered no. The results of your lie detector test is inconclusive due to, hold on. Let me finish here. Inconclusive due to distortion in psychological tracings. How do you say it again?
Physiology.
The charts were distorted, not because of drug use.
No.
Okay, so,
It can be because of medical conditions. It can be because she's not testable. It can be
yeah, some people aren't testable. You might be one of those people. Doesn't make you guilty. I got to say that because sometimes people hear inconclusive. Now, usually when inconclusive and there's drug use, then I say, hey, you trying to, get out of taking the test. That's not the case here. We just cannot get a conclusive result because of many different reasons there could be, but drug use not being one of them. And we gave you a drug test and you passed it, by the way. And we asked you about abuse and fabrication. First, about the fabrication. Did you help contrive a story that Aiden sexually molested his sister? You answered no. Did you coach the twin girl to accuse her brother Aiden of sexually molesting her? You answered no. The result of those two questions came back the same, and it came back that Becky told the truth. We asked you about locking the child in a dog cage. Have you ever locked Steve's twin son in a dog crate to help him sexually abuse his daughter? You answered no. The result of that question is that you told the truth. Have you ever witnessed Steve sexually molest his twin daughter? You answered no. The result is you told the truth. Did you ever coach your twin daughter to say her brother Aiden sexually touched her? You answered no. Did you fabricate the story that Aiden sexually molested his sister? You answered no. The results to those two questions came back the same, and it came back that Steve told the truth.
Exactly.
Have you ever locked your twin son in a dog crate for the purpose of sexually abusing your twin daughter? You answered no. You told the truth. Have you ever sexually molested your twin daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. Have you ever attempted to sodomize your daughter? He answered no. The results to those two questions came back the same, and it came back that Steve told the truth. Well, Aiden, you came here and you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, have you ever sexually molested your little sister for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. Have you ever attempted to sodomize your sister? You answered no. The results came back the same to those two questions, and it came back that Aiden did not tell the truth.
No, I did not do it.
Really?
I'm telling you the truth.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I mean, you don't have to be a psychology major to notice that this guy has all the, the bearings of a guilty person. What do you do?
I work at my local high school.
You work at your
Oh.
Your mother gets called in here. She's being accused of being a liar and trying to destroy lives. A man that she had 2 kids with could possibly have gone to jail, spent time for a crime he didn't commit in prison. Can you imagine that? Going to prison for a crime you didn't commit? She gets dragged in, whether she's locking the little guy up in a dog kennel, all because of what you did.
I did not do it, Steve.
You did it.
I did not
Listen,
do it, Steve.
you got some problem going on here, and I think you're attracted to children.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think you are. And before you just, and think about all the damage you did to the little girl now, right? You better find in your heart so you don't destroy a bunch of lives to say, I did it, I'm sorry, I just want to move forward. Are you willing to say that? You did it, right? I'll tell you, you're going to feel like 1,000 pounds got lifted off your chest. Did you do it?
I did not do it. I didn't. I am so sorry that you guys lost your jobs. But I'm telling you right now, I did not do it.
And with that, you can get the hell off my stage. What terrifies me, he works at a school. Okay? That freaks me out. But I wish you all the best, and I hope you get to the bottom of it.
Thank you very much.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too.